I just got my call. I got the call from my Rolex authorized dealer. Those of you that are into watches will know exactly what I'm talking about. It's been a while. It really has been a while since I've done a video like this. What's up, guys and girls? Welcome back to the channel. If you're an existing subscriber, you probably have seen one or two of these videos already, but if you're new around here, a very warm welcome. This is my channel. I'm EMKWAN, and here I talk about my passions, including technology, lifestyle, and as you can tell by the title, watches. So I got my call from the Rolex authorized dealer, and I'm incredibly kind of surprised, shocked at the same time as well, because this is a new model that was recently announced. I put my name down for it, and being totally honest, I was not expecting to get the call anytime soon. You can probably guess it's a Rolex sports model. It's an incredibly hot Rolex sports model. So in this video, I want to take you guys with me, go down to the Rolex authorized dealer, pick this watch up, then we'll be back here. I'll give you the unboxing experience and talk to you about this brand new watch. So let's go. Right guys, so this is the store at the World Trade Center, and there's a section over here which is almost like a history section. They've been dealing with Rolex watches, a lot of brands, for very many years. So this is like a mini library that they've got going on. This is the old Mohammed Rasul Khori and Sons bag logo. Check this out. This is the new guarantee card that you now get with all your Rolex watches. And that there is a wrap. Right, let's go home. Back at base with not one, but two new bags. Now, as well as the Rolex, which we'll take a closer look at in a moment, the guys at Mohammed Rasul Khori were kind enough to give me some gifts. One of them includes this, which is a Rolex branded pen, which is very nice. My son will actually love that. The second one, which I had no idea Rolex even made, is this, a Rolex branded perfume, which is pretty cool. I think I've teased you more than enough. This is the box that the Rolex comes in. Really, over the years, not much has changed from packaging perspective. You get this outer sleeve, and then you get this standard box with the embossed Rolex logo crown. And then if I pull this off, you get the green box itself inside. There's a little Rolex logo, and we get the green box itself. I'm sure many of you have seen this box. This again hasn't changed over the years. You get the Rolex crown logo on the front, and then the wave formation. And the color of this box is green, which is Rolex's brand color, main brand color. And this is also a big giveaway as to what is inside here. I hope by now you've guessed what I'm talking about. Here it is, the brand new 2020 Rolex Submariner reference 12610 LV. I can't believe I am actually saying that, and I can't believe I actually have it in my hand. Incredibly lucky and just overwhelmed with this purchase. This is the all new updated Rolex Submariner, the green variation. We'll take a closer look at that in a moment. But as well as that, in the box, you're also going to get some other stuff with this green hand tag, which is the superlative certified, and that denotes also that you get 5 years warranty. We get a smaller hand tag that has on the other side the serial number and the reference. We also get this very basic cover protector for the Cerachrome bezel. And then inside this compartment at the top here, we have a standard Rolex Submariner date manual. We also get the newer warranty card, which I showed you at the AD. And then we also get a booklet for the worldwide manual service. And here it is. Look at that. Again, it's absolutely stunning. So this is the updated Rolex Submariner with the 41mm case, although it isn't actually 41mm. So here's the thing. I don't have an older Submariner to compare it with, but the older Submariner measures at around about 40.3mm, whereas this measures in at around 40.5mm. So it looks like Rolex have basically rounded it up to give it that 41mm number. It does have tapered lugs, and if I compare it with my GMT Master 2, which has the maxi case, you will notice those slightly slimmed down lugs. You do have a slightly larger bracelet width at 21mm, and then that tapers all the way down to the glide lock clasp. Now the glide lock clasp has got larger. I've seen the older Rolex Submariner Hulk, and it does look slightly thicker and slightly longer than that. So another major update to this is found inside in the movement. There's an updated movement, the 32-35 caliber, and this is a movement that we've seen Rolex introduce throughout their professional line. There are enhancements in terms of accuracy and performance, but the major thing that most people will notice day to day is the fact that the power reserve has gone up from around about 48 hours to 70 hours worth of power reserve. I have been absolutely itching to get it on, so let's do that. So this is my BLNR, and what you'll notice here is that it has the same bracelet in the sense that it's the oyster bracelet on there, but the difference between the two of them is that on the BLNR you have these polished center links, and I have a bit of a love-hate relationship with that because it does look nice when it's on the wrist, but boy do they pick up scratches incredibly easily, whereas with this you have the all brushed bracelet, oyster bracelet with the glide lock clasp. The glide lock clasp is absolutely stunning, and it gives you such an accurate amount of micro adjustment, particularly on the go, which is pretty incredible, right? Let's get this on the wrist and give you a wrist look. Wow, that feels incredibly amazing. Here's my first wrist roll. Mashallah, mashallah. Boom, take a look at that. Absolutely stunning. That green with the black really does pop in a different way to the previous generation 16610 LV. Now, that is one of the other major changes. You'll notice that we have a black dial on the front as opposed to the previous generation green sunburst dial. I have mixed feelings about that. I don't know why Rolex removed the sunburst dial. I do think that the sunburst dial added a certain quality, and I'm a big fan of the sunburst sunray dials that Rolex produce. The other thing here is that you'll notice that the hands are slightly larger. So our Mercedes hand is slightly thicker, and also the minute hand is slightly longer, and that's noticeable when I compare that with my BLNR. Guys, let me know in the comment section down below what you think about the brand new Rolex Submariner. As far as namings is concerned, there are a couple of really crazy names going around. One of them is Starbucks. I just can't call it Starbucks at all. I don't see the association or the connection to it. It just doesn't stick. For me, I'm referring to this as the Cermit, reference to the older Kermit, but with the C because of the Serichrome bezel. I think any of those names are great, but Starbucks just doesn't stick. Yeah, let me know again in the comment section down below what you think about the names. One of the other things that I have to mention is the fit and feel. It's much more comfortable on the wrist than the older maxi case. I think the thinner lugs, the slightly slimmed down crown guards, the bracelet, and overall does fit better on the wrist. It just looks a bit more refined, and that's ultimately what this year's updates to the Rolex Submariner on the outward were probably designed to do. Again, I can't believe that I got the opportunity to pick this up at retail. A big thank you to the guys at Mohammed Rasul Khori, authorized dealers for Rolex here in Abu Dhabi. Honestly, those guys are incredible in terms of customer service and just, you know, helping me to get this particular model. I purchased almost all of the Rolex models that you've seen here on my channel from those guys, so it helps to have that connection and relationship with the authorized dealer. Any of you guys that are based in other parts of the country and perhaps tired of all the city games that you're playing, take a drive. Come on down to Abu Dhabi. give the guys at Mohammed Rasul Khoury a chance, because I think you might be pleasantly surprised. Just their whole approach to be much more personable. I certainly would highly recommend Mohammed Rasul Khoury over some of the other authorized dealers here in the country. Let me know in the comment section down below, and thank you so much for joining me here on this journey. If you're new around here, as I mentioned at the beginning, please do consider hitting that subscribe button, hit like if you've enjoyed this video, and follow me over on IG, because I'll be posting up lots of IG stories about this, and you can ask me questions about the brand new Rolex Submariner. That's it from me for now. Stay safe. I'll see you in the next video here on EMKWAN Reviews. Until then, peace and blessings.